France is considering expanding its foreign investment control to encompass critical raw materials extraction and transformation, a move prompted by concerns about China's dominant position in the sector. This was part of Economy Minister Bruno Le Maire's decision, as it aligns with his broader objective to bolster industrial sovereignty and establish France as the leading green economy by 2040. Le Maire emphasized the plan to broaden the scope of foreign investment controls to include activities related to critical raw materials extraction and transformation. He regarded the decline of industry in France as the greatest scandal of the past 30 years and committed to reviving it to constitute 15% of the country's GDP in the next 15 years. One strategy to achieve this involves safeguarding strategic interests and intensifying scrutiny over foreign investments in sectors crucial for national sovereignty and the industrial sector. A recent government report underlines France's lagging nickel production compared to Indonesia and China, highlighting the need for refinancing and restructuring to meet EU critical raw materials independence goals. Le Maire announced intentions to broaden existing foreign investment control legislation, particularly focusing on third-country companies specializing in critical raw materials extraction and transformation. To curb bypassing notification obligations, French branches of foreign companies will also be subject to the legislation. France enacted a law in 2019 to enhance the screening of foreign investments in sectors critical to public order, national security, and defense. Sectors under high scrutiny include artificial intelligence, renewable energy storage, biotechnologies, and semiconductors. Amid the pandemic, the threshold requiring ministry approval for a foreign investor's purchase of shares in French-listed companies was reduced to 10% from 25%. This rule, according to Le Maire, will continue to be enforced. Although not explicitly stated, Le Maire's focus on critical raw materials mining companies corresponds with the EU's efforts to secure its supply and production of raw materials, reducing dependence on China. The EU is heavily reliant on foreign suppliers for many critical raw materials, particularly China, which holds near-monopoly control over mining and processing these materials. China's dominance in refining these materials further highlights the EU's dependence. China's recent export restrictions on materials crucial for green technologies exposed the EU's vulnerabilities and reliance on third-party countries. China's investments in France are widespread, excluding mining. Remember to subscribe.